A lot of fun there. I know it's a lot of fun. I used to cover that every year when I lived in Phoenix. That's, oh, a very different weather pattern out there.
I would probably not be the best person to send out there because I would be distracted very easily.
Yes, yes, always.
Oh, what you got? Oh, oh.
That's why you'd be good at it.
My report would be about 7 hours long. It'd be great. Next few hours, look at this live picture of downtown Cleveland. Just a stunner of an afternoon. A lot of low clouds, drizzle, low visibility thanks to some fog. At the ground level, things are a little bit better. This, of course, high atop the CSU tower, but boy, it is just kind of murky. Temperatures are going to hold here in the mid-40s. We are not going to get rid of any of this humidity anytime soon. We even got the windshield wipers going on this thing. It is all good. But you can see we do have the rain that is coming down. So the foggy, drizzly conditions continue. It will probably see a little bit of snow mixing in late tonight. And by late, I mean like 3, 4 a.m., especially in areas east of Cleveland. This as temperatures dip back into the 30s for tomorrow morning. That early rain snow may linger, but then later in the afternoon, we're anticipating seeing maybe a peak of sun. So this evening, it remains murky. Just slow things down a little bit as you're out and about. I think most everybody kind of knows that. It's common sense at this point. But you can see where it is actually raining. We have appreciable rainfall, actual showers showing up on the radar. What you don't see is all that drizzle. And that is just kind of scattered all across the area. The fog is also a big deal. Now, the relative humidity readings are just about pegged, and that is because of all of this moisture that is coming in. The thing to remember is we have very humid air that's coming over a snowpack and cold ground, and that's why we have the fog. You can see our visibilities currently are varied across the area. We're down to 1.25 miles visibility in the Worcester area, half-mile visibility in Youngstown. Most of the restricted visibilities are farther to the south. This is a live picture in Canton right now, I-77 at US 30, and you can see in the distance how kind of those low clouds and the murky conditions continue. But at ground level, it's not as bad. So things are going to be just fine as we go through the evening if you slow things down a little bit. On the roads, not too many big issues. We do have a couple little bumps and bruises here and there, but nothing that is really going to stop things for the evening commute. The bigger picture shows the storm system that we have coming through. It's relatively weak, even though it looks very impressive, but it's also farther to the north. So we're riding the southern fringes of this one. And then late tonight, we'll kind of catch the backside of all of this as that rain snow mix chance comes in. Here's your National Design-Mar hour-by-hour forecast. Murky conditions continue for the evening and as we head into the overnight. Temperatures are going to dip back into the 30s after midnight, and now you can kind of see where we're picking up the ideas of that rain snow mix. The best chance for the snow to actually mix with the rain will be the high terrain areas east of Cleveland. I am not thinking we will have any problems tomorrow morning, but at this point, you know how this goes. We can often have surprises, maybe some slushy accumulation on some elevated surfaces, but otherwise we should be dry by 8, 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Those temperatures will be climbing toward 40 degrees by midday. I think we'll top out in the low 40s. And as you can see, mid to late afternoon, we finally start to get a few breaks showing up in this overcast. So hopefully things are getting a little bit better for us. We're still watching the weekend with rain and wind changing over to snow, and our overall this outlook for the weekend is one that is still very flexible. First of all, we have the temperature drop that is now coming later on Saturday, and when that temperature drop comes in, it's going to be a punch of cold air. Rain is likely on Saturday with temperatures well into the 50s. And look at Sunday, 30s. After a peak of sun in the morning, I think we're going to pick up some snow Sunday evening, and that may carry us into a cooler day on Monday. There's your Union Home Mortgage forecast. Mild this week, but seasonable next week. Remember, we're still in winter. So despite that near 60-degree high we're expecting on Friday, we will be back into the 30s for most of next week. Christy?
Yeah, they'll remind us until about, I don't know, April. Thank you, Beth.